Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. The focus of this channel will mainly be on my RunX TRD and the journey I'm currently on with her. I don't plan to really make a career of YouTubing, but I saw how popular this video you saw is and realized that people may like this content. Shout out to All From a Phone, especially Late Customs and Liberable, from which I do take some inspiration. So I like almost all cars, but I do have a preference for Japanese cars, specifically Toyota. That's the channel name. So to start the story, I've had the car since 2013. Had a resprayed almost as soon as I got her. It was a cuck spray job, to say the least, but more on that just now. In about 2016, I blew the head gasket due to a dry radiator. Eventually had that sorted out, radiator replaced, head was sent in, gasket replaced, and it ran quite fine for some time. At the end of 2018, the car had some problems where it was using a lot of water. Though it was still running, I just had to make sure I keep filling water. I took it to a workshop eventually, had the head worked on again. It was skimmed as well, head gasket done. The car was given back to me to run in. I kept it under 3000 RPM for more than 1000 Ks. Did the oil change again. And the first time I took it into lift, the motor seized and the piston got stuck in the block. It bent a rod as well. The car stood like that for some time. I unfortunately fell ill, but I'm fine now. Long story short, I had to go through chemotherapy, which took some time. And towards the end of chemotherapy, this guy, the owner of the workshop that the car was sitting at, actually gave me more money than I'd paid him to take my car back and sort it out on my own. So I did so. The little day after I was done with my treatment, in the Corolla that I bought just as to use as a runner in the meantime, it's a 4 FE 2000 model. We used that to head to Durban to pick up a new block that it's a luck for. Shout out to Owen in Durban for the block. That's the guy I bought it from. So I brought that back, but then lockdown hit. Oh, by the way, we did it on the same day with the 4 FE. Drove down, picked up the block, hit a bunny chow, and came straight back to Joburg. Yeah, so lockdown then hit and the car stood for some further time, but look where we're at now. We've picked up that the block has a tiny notch in one of the sleeves. I wanted to have it re-sleeved, and that caused further delays. Because of the coronavirus, the price on re-sleeving went up by like 2,000 Rand. It's a place called Power or something in the East Rand. And they reckon you can't only do one cylinder, you've got to do all. So I've decided to leave it out and deal with any little bits of smoke that may arise from that notch. Other than that, the head is sorted out. It's got new valves. Shout out to Rodeport Engineering for that one. To the paint job, I'm gonna name and shame you. There's this guy called Arno, who messed the spray job up, and yeah, basically told me that I shouldn't expect a 20 grand pay job for the money I spent, which was about 7.5. So lesson well learned. I think if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. So I've positioned myself to be able to respray the car. I've always found a white TRD to be stunning, so I'm taking on the challenge of a color change. I'm gonna take my time to try and do it properly while I learn, because I've got fuck all experience. So it's gonna be trial and error, but ultimately I'll learn and I'll save money. I have almost all the tools as well, and if I F it up, I can start again with minimal cost, as opposed to a shop effing it up and then telling me stories like this or told me. So next in line is the engine reassembly. I'm wondering if the O's can advise. I'm thinking of what mods I can look at while she's stripped. porting and polishing where I can, maybe a cam conversion, and I'm definitely going unit chip after she's reassembled and stable, just to get the best out of all the mods, including the 63mm power flow that she's got on her at the moment. Currently busy prepping the body, and there's definitely going to be some updates coming up for that. So look, like and subscribe, or you like don't, it's cool. All comments, criticisms, or advice are very welcome, especially the advice part. Look, I got two bras that help me. One bra is not a mechanic either. The other bra is a mechanic, but he's very busy. However, at least I've got him on my side too. So yeah, look out for updates, and catch you then.